Year's Eve, folks. It's really not New Year's Eve. But I thought I said that because it's the story behind Lego. We are bringing the series back. It wasn't always cancelled. We're just bringing the series back, and we are bringing the series back. I don't know why I said that, but we're doing story behind episode. Yes. And now I'm going to do the story behind my favorite building thing, Lego. In 1932, there was a respected and very hard-working carpenter called Ole Georg Christensen in Billund. I don't know. Can we just find something? I want to just show you something. The cat right there. That guy is so swishy. He's looking at us and he's sleeping. Let's get back to the video. But times were hard and he had to dismiss his last worker. And then things could get worse. And they did get worse. Soon after, Ole lost his wife. But being respectful for his 4 sons, and he wasn't the type that gave up. He wasn't the people type that gave up. Wait a second. Wasn't people type that gave up. And what? I'm thinking. I had to remember the story. I watched that on YouTube a couple of days ago, and I'm just reminding. He built toys out of wood. He made like a little duck out of wood that you can pull on a string and the wheels go. He made that, and his sons were so happy, and he thought he will start making toys. He started put the idea into action, and the sales were dropping, and one of his sons, Gottfried, started helping his dad after school. He started helping Gottfried out of school after school, and then the little company finally managed. A man drove into town, a man that would change Ole's future. He was a wholesaler from Fredericia. He heard that they were making very nice wooden toys, and he placed a big order before he left. And in the middle of the cat's just staring at me. He's in a sleep. Look at that. Can you see him? Can you see the cat? He's like, he just looked at me like I'm a crazy person. Okay, and this video will go on forever. And in the middle of the week, they got a letter saying he had filed for bankruptcy and he couldn't buy the toys. He did. He sold the toys around the house, and they managed to get enough food. They didn't get money, but they got enough food for Christmas. They finally managed, and then they finally managed that, and they brought up. I don't remember the whole story, guys. I have so little brain. I don't remember. I'll pick up when I'm remembering, okay? We are skipping a little detail, but it's like they're building toys, and then, yeah, it's like that. But in 1942, a fire broke out. A stormy night in 1942 changed their luck, and the workshop just went on fire. They couldn't save it, But they built another workshop, and Ole went like searching for. He found a molding machine and he just bought it. And then he made the little plastic teddy bears and rattles. But he did have they give like little bricks, and he had one of them, and he built. It was the first standard procedure. Lego finally waked its way onto the market, but sales were dropping there in summer, and the sales only went up in the winter for Christmas. So Godfrey and his wife went around town selling them. It was a huge hit, and they just in that day Ole's 60th birthday party was there. They finally made it, and they got a picture of the 3 generations. Ole, Godfrey, and Godfrey's son. 3. On a business trip to England in 1948, Godfrey met the head of a huge business company, and they discussed the toy industry. But this conversation will be very important to the future of Lego. There was no system, and Godfrey, the business head manager told him system, and something went on, and then and now kids at that time kids can build little houses. From that they learn traffic safety. That was groundbreaking for Lego. But there was only one problem. They didn't stick. They didn't have the clutch power. But Ole couldn't see how successful the little brick actually became. Godfrey was faced with another fire, and Ole died. He only lived up to 60. And he died. He made another workshop, and they did it, and they got back into the market, and big business heads have to see the modeling department, but it was overcrowded. The employees can't keep up their work. So then, can you guys see my face? I'm going to another something place. Okay, now you guys can see. So they went. This story behind it's just awful. I'll try to. Okay. They made Legoland, and that's how it started. I don't know if you can understand the whole thing. You can Google search the story behind Lego or the story of Lego, and you'll get the answer. If my story wasn't that top tip to you guys, you didn't understand it, you can Google search it. Bye guys. Bye. This video was just awful. It's a fail. It is just a fail. Bye guys.